He promised to drain the swamp. But did he set the country on fire instead? Donald J. Trump, businessman, reality TV host, and twice-elected U.S. president, has left an indelible mark on American history. But some fear that mark might be a scar. Could the rise and return of Donald Trump be the beginning of America's long-term decline? In this video, we're taking a hard look at the key moments of both his presidencies, the chaos in between, and the ongoing consequences that may be steering the U.S. toward political and societal collapse. January 27, 2017, Trump executed the Muslim ban order. He banned citizens from 7 Muslim-majority countries from entering the U.S. These countries were Iraq, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen. This act led to chaos at airports across the country. This act was eventually blocked by federal courts. However, the damage had already been done. It was a discriminatory act and a sign of an America turning inward. On the 9th of May, 2017, Trump sacked FBI Director James Comey. This sparked a lot of controversy nationwide. The White House initially cited Comey's handling of the Hillary Clinton email investigation in 2016 as the reason. A memo from then Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein criticized Comey for his public statements about Clinton during the election. This wouldn't have been much of an issue, but Comey was leading an FBI investigation into possible connections between the Trump campaign and Russian interference in the 2016 election at the time. Trump being Trump, he decided to add fuel to the fire. In a later interview with NBC News, Trump said he was thinking of this Russia thing when he decided to fire Comey, which further fueled speculation about obstruction of justice. On August 12, 2017, neo-Nazis and white supremacists march at the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, where a counter-protester, Heather Heyer, is killed by a white nationalist. Trump goes on to say there were very fine people on both sides, which makes me question whether he might hold similar ideologies to these extremist groups. Let me know what you think in the comments below. On December 22, 2017, the U.S. experienced their largest overhaul of the tax code in 30 years while corporate tax rate was slashed from 35% to 21%. This led to the majority of the tax relief going to top earners and corporations and adding nearly $1.9 trillion to the national debt. In 2020, when COVID-19 reached U.S. shores, Trump dismissed it as like the flu. He pushed unproven drugs, mocked mask wearers, and suggested disinfectant as a cure. By the end of his term, over 400,000 Americans were dead, and the public's trust in science was shattered. After losing the 2020 election, Trump refused to concede. He spread false claims of voter fraud, claims debunked in court more than 60 times. But the lie took root, eroding faith in democracy. On January 6th, Trump told supporters to fight like hell, and they did. Rioters stormed the Capitol. Lawmakers ran for their lives. 5 died. Over 140 officers were injured. It was the darkest day for U.S. democracy in modern history. Trump may have left the White House, but he never left the spotlight. In fact, he may have gained more power out of office than in it. In 2023, Trump was indicted in 4 separate criminal cases, ranging from hush money payments to election interference. He became the first former president in U.S. history to face criminal prosecution. But instead of ending his political career, it supercharged his base. Against all odds, Trump returned in 2025. But this time, he came back with vengeance and a playbook. In early 2025, Trump reinstated Schedule F, giving him power to fire thousands of nonpartisan federal employees. He replaced them with loyalists. The U.S. civil service was politicized overnight so that everyone was only loyal to him. One of the major controversies in Trump's current regime is the withdrawal of the United States from NATO, which stands for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. NATO's fundamental goal is to safeguard the Allies' freedom and security by political and military means. NATO remains the principal security instrument of the transatlantic community, an expression of its common democratic values. This has led to the world power shifting overnight, with China and Russia stepping in. Donald Trump didn't break America alone, but he accelerated the fractures, racial division, class resentment, institutional decay, and an erosion of shared truth. The real threat isn't just Trump. It's the environment that allowed him to rise, fall, and rise again. Will Trump be remembered as a wake-up call or the beginning of the end? What do you think of him? Does he want the best for America? Or is he just a self-serving, egotistical narcissist? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you found this video eye-opening, subscribe for more videos of notable people and let me know who you'd like to see next.